Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of Le Cobham Supremacy and a new season and the same old technical problems for me. As what's happened is I've recorded the beginning of the Club World Cup, the group stage against Club America and Tehran, and what happened, I've gone to edit and it had no sound because for some reason OBS decided to change my microphone setting to not record my microphone. I don't know why. So annoying, but here we are. So I've recorded it, Club World Cup against Club America and Tehran, but I could go over it and record it with a voiceover. But I think it's just easier doing this. I'll go over it now. We'll watch the highlights. We'll talk about what's happened, and we'll see what's next. Because that's just easier, isn't it? In my opinion. So we kicked off against Club America. Standard 11, pretty much. Livramento for James and Martson for Lamperty. I think they would... And Gilmore for Mount. Those were the changes because those players were tired. So here against Club America, I'll just press watch goals and we can just watch what was a much tougher game than I'd say it should have been. Plenty of bookings. We both had a player go off injured. We had Abraham go off injured. Thankfully, it was only for about a week, so he didn't play against Tehran, but he'll be back for the quarterfinal tie. I don't think it's a spoiler to say we got out of the group stage with America and Tehran, personally, but there you go. Quarterfinals are against Man City. Haaland scored 8 goals in 2 games so far, so, that will be fun, won't it, next episode, where I'll hopefully actually record the sound. Right. You know what? If we're just watching goals, then I may as well just go into directors. Right. First goal, Club America. They stole the ball from us. They counter over the top to Fidalgo, and he just curls it into the top corner. A bit, I wasn't happy at this stage because we weren't playing well. Second half game, we made some changes, a little tactically, a little instructions wise. We made the substitutes as well. Bringing on the players like Mount and James, who made big differences in my opinion. And this was the first goal. Martson with the throw to Anjurin. Our left sides among these two games were really good. Anjurin crosses into Hudson-Odoi, heads down to Tammy Abraham, and he just runs on, taps into the empty net. They appealed for offside. It wasn't. 1-1 within 3 minutes. Very good. Then it took till 79th minute. We didn't have a fun game, to be honest. I'm kind of glad you don't have to watch it, but still. Free kick, right by the corner flag. Mason Mount plays the ball in, and Tamori goes for it, leaves it, drops to Christensen. He volleys it in. 2-1, just over 10 minutes to go. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling like, right, we've turned it around. We good. But then what happens in the 83rd minute is we let Martinez run onto the loose ball, and then we let him just cross it in, and no one marks Boria Iglesias, the former Real Betis player, who nods in. So 83 minutes is 2-2. I'm really not happy at this stage. But thankfully, late on 89th minute, Reece James played a free kick. He had a go. It was saved, but then the goalie's down. Tamori's there, and he just volleys it into the net. 3-2. We parked the bus. We got the win. We beat America. And we put ourselves top of the group. We put ourselves in good position. A draw would be enough, essentially. Almost definitely. In that last game against Tehran. Tamori, 8.3. Really good. Very, very happy with that. Then America beat Esteghlal 5-1, meaning that, a draw would be enough. And this is a game I'm really disappointed you couldn't see because, as you can see, defensively so good, especially Trevor Chalobah in right back. He's naturally a centre half, but playing at right back, a 10.0, a clean sheet, incredible defensive display, getting onto everything, 2 assists and a goal because we got a penalty and I gave it to him. They went down to 10 men early on as well. We walked this, 41 shots to 1, 20 on target to none, 4.24 XG, 57% possession. This was just a really solid performance all around from this squad. A lot of rotation to it. You'll see Vale, Stutter, Fiabema, Chalobah, of course, Gui, Colwell, because people just get so tired in this tournament. And 2 days after this in game, I have to play Man City, so it's just a lot of resting in the Club World Cup. But we did run out. Very deserved winners here. And I'll just get the goals up and we'll go over all 6 of them. Because, yeah, we did play really well, I thought. It was a really good display. Once again, wish you could have seen it. If anything, just for Trevor Chalobah being incredibly godlike. We really do love Trevor, don't we? Okay, so what's happened here? Fiabema's got the ball. He holds it up. Back to Chalobah. This is his first assist. Beautiful little cross in. Just gets onto his right foot. Hooks it across. And Musiala is there. Bullet header into the net. 23 minutes. Relatively early. We go 1-0 up. They appeal for offside because of course they do. But it's not. And then once again, Trevor Chalobah's marauding run forward. Down the right-hand side. Chalobah. Another cross in. Ronnie Stutter volleys in off the post at the near post. 2-0. Beautiful goal. Chalobah, 2 assists in the first half. He was really, really good. I really can't stress that enough. I don't know why Bagheeri's there running around celebrating, but must be a Chelsea fan. Second half, 3 minutes into the second half of that, Mason Mount steps up, a substitute with the corner in. Gallagher, another substitute, bullet header. 3-0. We're cruising. Chalobah from the spot. Just a nice penalty in. We got the penalty. Chalobah had 2 assists. He had a really good match rating, and I thought, you know what, Trev, I'll let you have it. And he scored, which was really nice. 4-0. We're cruising. Tariq Lamberty's here. Goes on a dribbling run. At this point, right, we got much lower tempo. We got no pressing. We're wasting a bit of time. Short passing. We're just saving energy. I'm telling him, don't run, essentially. Lamberty decides, I'm going to go on a run anyway. A nice cross across. And Milik tries to clear. Fiabema kind of blocks him a bit though. Drops to Jude into the bell. Just smashes it into the top corner. Doesn't get better than that. And then finally, just about a minute, 2 minutes later, Harvey Vale, who's moved to centre midfield at this point to facilitate substitutes, still did really well though, playing really out of position. Naturally, left winger can play right winger, can play left wing back now because I trained him there. Centre mid as well. Really pleased. He had a good game. He chips it to Trevor Chalobah. This could have been a hat-trick of assists for Trevor Chalobah here. He fires it across to Judson Sutbell. And Judson Sutbell is maybe a little bit high, so he just nods it down to Fiabema, who just places it across the ground to Judson Sutbell, smashing it near post. A really good move, really, now I'm looking at it again. Chalobah, especially in 3D, Chalobah plays it across. Originally I thought, why didn't Jude shoot? But looking at it again, you can see it's just too high. He can't really get anything on it. So instead he cushions it to Fiabema, who just gently places it to him. Much better shooting position. Volleys it in. 6-0. And into the Club World Cup quarter final. So I'm really pleased. Hopefully we won't have 2 tired legs as we get to the quarters. Milan, PSG, Man City, Chelsea, United, Liverpool, and Bayern Munich versus probably Inter Milan, right? I don't know. What? Oh God, let me have a look at the rules. What's it go on? Right, what do the groups go on? Group stage, goal difference, goals scored, discipline record. So, God, it all depends. If Inter Milan win 2-0 or 2-1, they're through. But if Inter Milan win 1-0, it comes down to yellow and red cards. At which point, I'm just really intrigued because all the European teams have got through, which is a bit boring. It always happens, but it is a bit boring. So, Inter Milan have 1 yellow card so far. I wish there was a better way to me, I think, to generate the entire match report. But you know what? This just adds time to the episode, which is going to be relatively short, I think. Inter Milan have Kovacic as well. I completely forgot. I sold him so long ago. This is quite a standard Inter Milan team still. Skriniar, the Vrij, Kovacic, Šušec is here. And Kovacic, of course, both new. Martinez still here. Correa is still there? Or is he at Atlanta? I can't remember. The match report was generated, thank God. So Inter Milan have 1 yellow card. There's probably a better way to do this. It's probably in team detailed, isn't it? There's got to be something like discipline record here, hasn't there? Conceded yellow cards? No? Is there... Well, there should be a player one, shouldn't there? God. Right, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yellow cards. ATP? I don't see any here. But I might just be... I've made this far more difficult than it needs to be. I'll just click there. ATP... I could have just clicked on them and gone fixtures, couldn't I? Have 2 yellow cards. So, right. If Inter Milan draw or lose, ATP are through. If Inter Milan win while scoring 2 or more goals, Inter Milan are through. If Inter Milan win 1-0 and don't get a yellow card, Inter Milan are through. If Inter Milan win 1-0 and get 2 yellow cards, ATP are through. If Inter Milan win 1-0 and get 1 yellow card, I'm not entirely sure what happens, because then they have the same goals scored, same points, same goal difference, same amount of disciplinary record points. So I'm praying for a 1-0 with 1 yellow card, just to see what happens. Yeah, just to see what happens. But anyway, quarterfinals, next episode, Manchester City, the players are resting. Hopefully they'll be good. Hopefully they'll be okay. Hopefully, you know, we can also, another thing that I mentioned in the episode that obviously didn't get count, Community Shield, of course, and then opening day of seasons against Liverpool and then Arsenal. So what an opening pair that is. Meaning, of course, that the last episode of last season was, of course, against Liverpool, and the first episode of this season will be against Liverpool. So we've just sandwiched Liverpool there. Beautiful. Love to see it. A much easier end to the season here, because you look from Palace, Leeds, Wolves, Norwich, Leicester, Brentford, West Ham, Everton, Aston Villa. An end of the season run, 9 games there where I feel pretty comfortable at this stage of picking up 4 points. Obviously, to precede that, 6-game run here where we have to play Reading and Stoke, but as well Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, United, that's a 7-game run, including Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham in a row. Peaks and valleys as always, but that is it for today. I will definitely make sure that the mic is actually recording for next episode. Apologies again, but still, Club World Cup into the quarterfinal, playing Man City. Trevor Chalobah's a god. Already knew all that, didn't you? That is it for today, though. Really hope you've enjoyed, and you're enjoying the series as a whole. If you are, and if you have, then please do leave a like and subscribe for more. And as always, I just want to say thank you for watching.